and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what?
And then he said that shit with so much passion.
The United States.
Welcome back to the channel, my people, man. I appreciate y'all dropping in. Let me go ahead and set that down real fast. Today we're reacting to a video about a guy triggering the entire NBA with one sentence. Video made by JxmyHighroller. I'm gonna leave his link to his channel down in the description below, so make sure y'all go ahead and check that out. And let's get right into it, man. I don't really wanna. I ain't gonna have a long intro for this one. You feel me? So let's get into it.
In the NBA,
let's see what he got to say about it.
I don't think there's a single topic where everyone is in agreement. In all my days, all the debates, takes, forums, media, I have never seen everyone come together and agree on anything.
Let me know if that's too loud too.
Until a few days ago. All thanks to this man. In a collective act unlike any
D-Book, Damian Lillard, Kendrick Perkins, Aaron Gordon, Bam Adebayo, PJ Tucker, Easy Money, KD, Sniper. God, let me look at these timestamps. Okay, so yeah, this is edited. I was gonna say there's no way in hell all these motherfuckers commented back to back like this. I'm like, bro, this is not real.
anything we've ever seen.
PJ Tucker can't make this shit up. Udonis Haslam? What is Tyus Jones doing on here? Yeah, this ain't it. Big fan. But going with that bullshit, bro. I can hear you D saying that. Draymond, when being smart goes wrong.
Players have joined forces.
MKW. I said MK. That's crazy. MCW. I knew by the way he had his braids done, he was going to say something nutty. No way this is real. No way these are real comments. They cooking this nigga.
Is all to tell this guy.
I'm sorry for pausing. I want to read the comments. So none of these people told him, because I know this isn't the first time he tried to make this joke. Keep up the good work. The fam and I respect your work. Drummond? Who is Drummond? Oh, fuck. I'm thinking about... I know who Andre Drummond is. I don't know why. I'm thinking about Drummond being a first name of somebody. I don't know why. Leave me alone. Chill out. And you know this is fake. Chandler Parsons is on this motherfucker. Chandler Parsons don't be doing... What? Chandler? What? And all the smoke podcasts.
He's wrong. The worst part, he might be right.
I have to watch the NBA Finals, and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what?
Oh, wow. I've never actually seen the clip. I just did that. Wow. A lot of players in the league is not from the United States, fam. Like, there's a foreign guy on every team's roster. Every one of them. And we defeat them. They're from all over the world, but I know, like, I get what he mean, though. I get what he mean. Y'all get what I'm trying to say, man.
Really excited to announce the sponsor of today's video.
Hey, get your money in my blood, but I ain't.
No matter your age, your spot in life,
I'm doing the volume and shit.
You've been, basketball converge. I would know. They're my two favorite sports, and they virtually exist in two different planes of reality. But a few days ago, the two sports collided, all thanks to one little interview that got blown completely out of proportion. So what better opportunity for me to blow it even more out of proportion? You see this guy right here? This is Noah Lyles. He's the fastest man in the world. And this
that's cap. That's cap. But okay.
Past week, he pulled off the coveted triple gold at the 2023 World Championships, winning the 100, the 200, and the 4x100
so he nice.
relay, a feat that hasn't been pulled off on the world stage since 2016 by an athlete y'all may or may not be familiar with, named Usain Bolt. Yeah, Noah Lyles is really good. And after his historic week on the track, Lyles had some strong words about the idea of being a world champion and how some leagues use the title when they probably shouldn't.
That hurts me the most is that I have to watch.
Okay, I'm confused about, like, why does it hurt you? Mind your fucking business. But yeah,
the NBA Finals, and they have world champion on their head. World champion of what?
And then he said that shit with so much passion.
The United States? Don't get me wrong. I love the U.S. at times. But that ain't the world. That is not the world. We are the world.
Okay, so listen to what he just said. The United States isn't the world. True. That is true. But every player in the league is not from the United States, though. Like, I don't understand it.
We have almost every country out here fighting, thriving, putting on their flag to show that they are represented. There ain't no flags in the NBA.
Now, this sentiment of a domestic league claiming a world championship,
Why did you even attack the league anyway? Like, who said something? Did somebody say something first?
Has been echoed for years, and it makes sense. In order to be a world champion, you need to beat the rest of the world. In 2010, Greg Popovich, who has been the head coach of the U.S. men's national team since 2019, said it doesn't make sense for an NBA team to call themselves the world champions. I don't remember anybody playing anybody outside of our borders to get that tag. Popovich, along with countless others, agree with Lyles. There's not really much to debate here. Until NBA players saw the interview.
Melio is the online solution.
Okay,
for all of your payments.
okay, hold on.
Simply
Is somebody gonna tell him? No, facts, cause all these players is like, bro, we're not all from the USA though. Ain't Bam Adebayo foreign? Or am I stupid? I might just be stupid. I don't know. I don't know if he's from the US or not.
In the most unanimous voice of opinion I've ever seen in my 7 years covering the NBA.
Of course, he got KD's tweet right in the fucking front and center.
Discussion. Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, Damian Lillard, Draymond Green, Aaron Gordon. The whole damn NBA pulled up to drop off their 2 cents about Noah Lyles' comments. Have you ever seen anything like this? This man had the whole league descending on him over a few words. Every single one of them in universal agreement that the team that wins the NBA Finals are, in fact, the world champions. And you know what? They're right. The team that wins the NBA Finals,
they're fucking right. Look who just passed the screen. Jokic. He just won the championship. He is not from the US. To me, in my opinion, they're world champions. World champions. But like I said, I still see where he's coming from.
Given season are the world champions. And here's why. See, I love track and field. I ran it in college. It was my best sport. One of my closest friends, CJ Allen,
forgot this nigga ran track
and ran at the World Championship meet this past week. And so I feel I have a solid perspective on this debate. I understand where Noah is coming from.
That's tough.
He didn't just earn the title of world champion by simply being the best in the world. He earned the title by beating the best in the world. The title of world champion doesn't inherently come from
that was Usain Bolt for a second.
It comes from winning a competition that includes the entire world. Or does it? See,
bro, photos like that is tough.
Like
you got the flag and shit.
Of sports,
that's tough.
In order to be crowned a world champion, you must win some form of competition or tournament on a world scale. Whether it's the World Championships, the Olympics.
What is bobsleigh? And biathlon? Biathlon? What are those? Equestrian? What are these sports?
The FIFA World Cup, even the Little League.
What is futsal? What is this? Futsal? Handball? Luge?
World Series. A lot of sports fans.
Nordic combined. Okay, you know what? I'm done reading these. I don't even know if these are even sports at this anymore.
And rightfully so.
Trampoline.
But when it comes to
that's basketball, what the sport is called, is trampoline.
Specifically the NBA, I would disagree. The NBA, despite the word national literally being in the name, is a league comprised of the best basketball players in the world. It isn't some second-rate league. It isn't a sport that's only played here in the States. It is by far the best basketball league on the planet. In fact, out of 537 active NBA players, 128 of them are international players.
24% of the league.
24% of the league.
Oh my God.
The Thunder have 9 international players.
So he's getting to the point that I was just talking about. Like, and this is the Thunder roster. Bro, god damn. Majority of their roster, their entire team is foreign.
5 different countries on their roster alone. Unlike a sport like American
football.
So
if the OKC Thunder won the championship, they wouldn't be world champions. They have players from across the world on their team. Played against and beat other niggas from across the world on other teams.
Which is almost exclusively played in the U.S. Basketball is a worldwide sport with leagues around the globe. The best players from every country all ending up in the NBA. Now sure, the NBA Finals isn't technically the World Championship by definition, but an NBA championship team is naturally the world champions since the league is home to the best talent in the world.
Facts.
Would it be anything more than a
Look
formality
at that.
to
Look
send,
at that.
let's say, the
Look at this
Denver
graphic
Nuggets
right
to
here,
Spain
bro. Oh my
to
god.
play the Real Madrid basketball club, parade around the world to prove they are definitively the world champs? No. And yet, that is exactly what some NBA teams do. Since 1984, and
No,
held nearly
facts.
every year since, a
Facts.
handful of NBA teams play exhibition games against international teams. And since 1984, there have been
they be beating their
178
ass.
of these NBA team versus international team games. Of those 178 games, NBA teams have won 161 of them, giving
Fam.
161 divided by 17 is approximately 9.4706.
Okay, I did that equation incorrectly. Alexa, what's 17 divided by 161?
17 divided by 161 is approximately 0.1056.
Okay, I think I'm still doing this equation. I was trying to get their winning percentage.
giving NBA
But,
teams a win
you know what I'm
percentage
saying? I was
against
trying to do that, but
international
I
teams
couldn't.
over the last 4 decades
I don't know what
of
I'm doing wrong
90%. In fact, the NBA's record against international teams over the last 42 games is 41-1. Look at this.
Oh
The
my
Blazers
God,
were one of the
41
worst
and
team-
1?
In fact, the NBA's record teams over the last 4 decades of 90%. In fact, the NBA's record against international teams over the last 42 games is 41-1.
Jesus
Look at this.
Christ.
The Blazers were one of the worst teams in the league last season. Won only 33 games. I would know. Unfortunately, they're my team. Last October, they
said
faced
that's a
this
squad.
team, a team out of the Israeli
he
National
is from
Basketball
Oregon,
League
ain't he?
with a name
Is
I
he from
won't even
Oregon?
try to pronounce.
don't
And
even
the
know.
Blazers blew them out by 53 points. Here's another game from last season, where a ragtag OKC Thunder lineup played a game against a team from the Australian National Basketball League and beat them by 33
What am I,
points.
bro? What?
Half of these, and they still blew this team out.
Okay, I'm about to
In
stop starting to
2019,
confuse my
the
damn self.
Cavaliers,
I'm on.
who were the worst
It's like
team
I'm
in the
switching
entire
sides right
league,
now.
faced off against one of the better teams in South America and smoked them by 31. This Cavs team was the worst team in the entire NBA, and they still ran
Wait, what
a
year was
premier
this?
international team out of the
Oh,
building.
okay.
Just look at these results from
I
past
forgot
games.
Porter was on
They're
that
almost
squad.
all like this. NBA teams don't face
He was a
international teams
Cavalier?
for world
Whoa.
basketball supremacy because they don't need to. The best teams in the world, without exception, are all here in the NBA. If there was a world
Exactly.
tournament for every
Like,
pro
for
basketball
real.
team to have a shot at winning a world championship, the last team standing would just be NBA teams. And then
No,
we just
dead
add a
ass.
whole bunch of steps to what we already know as the NBA playoffs.
Facts, bro. You'll have all those teams, bro. Only 30 of them left, and then we'll just be back. We'll just be back to where we fucking started at. Like,
But you don't even have to look into international competition
I forgot about that.
to see how the
Okay.
NBA is
Jamal
a
Murray.
worldwide league. Last season, 6 of the top 8 NBA
Where's
MVP
Jamal Murray
candidates
from?
were international players.
Jesus.
The player who won the award, an international player.
Facts.
As was the MVP in 2022.
Bro, before he even the last 5 MVPs were national players, bro. The last 5.
In 2021 and 2020 and 2019.
Exactly.
And in terms of odds,
Exactly.
the player who is favored to win the MVP this upcoming season
Is
an
another
international player.
international
so is the
player,
player
bro.
in second
I said national,
and
didn't I?
third
I'm stupid.
and fourth. The first overall pick in this year's NBA draft is from France.
International.
And this is really nothing new. 10 years ago, the San Antonio Spurs roster consisted of 10 international players, which was
Jesus
more than
Christ.
the number of US-born players on their roster.
Jesus
Now,
Christ.
we do not have a world championship tournament or competition for individual teams, and I don't think we will anytime soon. But we do have the next best thing, the Olympics and the FIBA Basketball World Cup. And you don't need to be a fan of basketball to know how these games play out. In 1992, the USA men's national team began filling their roster with professional players from the NBA as opposed to amateur players like they did in past years.
Like
This is what led to
college
the
all-stars
inception
and
of the
shit.
Dream Team. And since 1992, the US men's basketball team has played in 15 world basketball tournaments. That's both the Olympics and the FIBA Basketball World Cup. Out of those 15 world tournaments, the US won 10 of them and medaled in 13. Their total win-loss record
Jesus
throughout
Christ.
that 32-year span, 111 and 12.
12.
12 losses
Woo,
in
Jesus.
32 years. The average margin of victory for the
Jesus.
U.S. men's basketball team in international competition, plus 26
We got most of our
points
goals
per
though from the
game.
Olympics.
For perspective, the largest margin of victory throughout the 2023 NBA season was plus 6.5 by the Boston Celtics. The worst team in the NBA last
Obviously.
season had a margin of victory of -10. When the U.S. sends out a basketball team for international competition, the gap between them and the rest of the world is larger than the gap between the best NBA
that.
team
Look at that.
and the worst NBA team. So, does winning the NBA Finals truly make a team the world champions?
Yes.
Well, technically, no. They don't face any international teams, they don't win a world competition, so by definition,
Yeah, by definition, no. But yeah, they're fucking world champions. They are world champions, okay?
they are not world champions.
They're world champions.
But I mean, come on. This argument is
Exactly.
sheer
Look,
technicalities
look.
and semantics.
Look,
You point
bro,
me
by
to the team.
definition, bro, you know what? I'm done with the video. By definition, these niggas aren't world champions. True. True enough, but I don't care. These niggas is still world champions, bro. Cause come on, bro. Like he just said, y'all seen the graphic, bro. Y'all seen all the stats. Y'all seen all of it. The league is becoming an international league. Like, come on. I might have to react to that next. But like, come on now. Like, the league is becoming an international league. So I don't know anymore, bro. But hey, if y'all enjoyed this little reaction, man, once again, I appreciate y'all.
The new mic.
But I appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in and stuff like that, and probably sticking in the whole video or however long you did it. Hopefully, it was more than 20 seconds. But I'm gonna get another video out, man, for sure. I'm about to go ahead and edit this, man, and get it out to y'all. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, man. Though I appreciate y'all again. Peace out.